Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Sagittarius. So I'm doing things different this week. Like I said, I was going to start bringing in some different readings, but I've been waiting for some tarot cards that didn't come. They got lost somewhere. So I had to reorder. Hopefully they'll be here, hoping before Thursday, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Because they're very specific for this kind of reading. But I'm just using my favorite cards for now to get used to doing this kind of reading. So I'm going to start with your new love interest or your next connection, their characteristics. The characteristics, oops, there we go. We're going to take the face up. So it's an emperor. It's someone who's generally logical, okay, very structured, disciplined person, generally financially stable. You know, they could be at a distance. So this is someone who's learned a lot of mistakes from the past. They know when to leave something behind, but it looks like they could be someone traveling or at a distance. This is somebody here who often, you know, kind of moves forward calmly and peacefully as they take time to get to know somebody. So we'll see where that goes. Their characteristics of your next love interest. Yeah, so wise counsel. Interesting. Look at some Taurus energy. But this is somebody wise. Okay. Oh, they could be a lawyer working something to do with structure. Yeah, this is definitely, this is somebody, I'm going to be honest, if they feel like you're not on the same page, they'll just move on to avoid a disaster. Okay. But they are structured, disciplined. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a person I feel who's, you know, likes to take a little time to get to know someone before they make any kind of commitment. But I feel if they are at a distance here, there could be, yeah, could be something. We'll see. But it's really about who they are. Yeah, high priestess. They have a tendency to keep things to themselves. Okay, they could be a little on the shy side, so they're not going to tell you everything about themselves right away. They definitely have a tendency of going inward. Into me I see. Yeah, they're very intuitive, I feel. Okay, they trust their inner knowing. I feel they're wise. Okay, this is somebody I feel quite smart. Beautiful. Yeah, they are thinking about love. Little Gemini energy there. Yeah. This is someone who likes to take a little time to get to know someone. Okay, they look for things like chemistry to see if you're on the same page. They may like to travel as well. Yeah, they could travel for work too. I feel they have a specific schedule. But their characteristics are, they're definitely someone who's thinking about love, about connecting. So yeah, they're looking for that bond of physical attraction, chemistry, yeah, little Sag energy. So there's somebody who's very balanced. They have a tendency to pull back. I feel they have their own way of doing things, but they're a balanced person. I feel they're quite patient. Okay, it's a patient person, but they're different. They're unique. Likely different than your usual type. Wow. So let's have a look at the next question, and I will go over these again if I feel like there's not enough info. So how will you meet them, or have you met them? Oops, I just threw those. Sag, how will you meet this person, or have you met them? Yeah, they're curious about you. They're very logical. They're curious. So you've met them. They probably had little butterflies. They want to get to know more about you. So they are someone who pulls back a little, looks at things different. I think this person's kind of unique, or they just see you're different than their usual type. They're perceptive, you see. There's that energy. They're definitely a person who likes to learn. They like to know things. They like to be in the know of a lot of things. They're always learning. Yeah, but I feel like you're going to meet this person's, you're going to meet them, and they're going to be curious. They're going to be careful what they say. They're not going to, you know, say a whole lot the first time, but it's what they really want to know more about you. So when they talk to you, they're really looking for things about you. Yeah, rather unique individual, but the butterflies tell me they're definitely you know, catching a few feelings. They'll never tell you. Yeah, you could meet them traveling, but it looks like they could travel for work. They have a strict schedule routine. Yeah. How else? Where will you meet them, or how will you meet them? Yeah, they're definitely somebody thinking about love. I could see that energy. They're definitely, but they have a tendency to keep their feelings to themselves. They're not ruled by their emotions. So, but they're mature. See, they look at things from that kind of lens. Yeah, often cautious too, but definitely somebody who generally has very good intentions. Okay. They could be generous with their feelings, their emotions, but I feel it's not, they need to get to know you a little bit more. Okay. This isn't someone who, they need to spend a little time with you. They're very curious. So whatever it is they communicate, they're definitely someone who will not tell you how they're feeling. The butterflies. Yeah. They got some butterflies there. Yeah. Oops. There we go. Yeah. They're going to ask you out. Yeah. They will definitely ask you out. I don't know where you're going to meet them, but it's how. So this is what's going to take place, a communication. So they definitely have a romantic side. Okay. Now they can be a little fickle. Okay. I got to be honest. They not wishy-washy so much. They're very particular. Okay. They possibly have a type too. So with that energy, but they are, I like this Hanged Man energy, the awakening. This is someone who's very good at putting the shoe on the other foot, how somebody else feels. So they are someone who will kind of take a little pause and kind of look at things from a different perspective. Okay. Yeah, they definitely have their own opinions. They probably keep a lot of that to themselves at first. You know, when most people meet, they don't tell someone their whole life story. It's just a very logical person, but they're definitely thinking about love, and I feel they're mature. Yeah. Oh, yeah. King of Pentacles energy, too. So now this could be something to do with business or work if they travel for work. They are somewhat focused on money. They're always planning and preparing ahead. I actually feel this is someone who they're either at a distance because there's travel. And I do think it's going to take a little time to get to know this person. But the meeting is something to do with work, to do with money, to do with finances. You could be going to see this person, something to do with money and finances. But there's someone who plans ahead. Very charismatic, very grounded person, you see. They have that energy. Wow. They are definitely a person who sees things from different perspectives. So that's that Emperor energy. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, see, they're a little bit shy. They have a sensitive side. I think this is somebody here who, I think there's going to be more plans made. Planning and preparing ahead. There's someone who looks ahead, plans ahead, not just financially, but obviously in their love life. So there's another opportunity. They have a shy side, okay? Or they just come across as shy. Yeah. It's just not somebody who tells you everything. And I'm going to be honest, they can be a little bit moody at times, and not where they project it onto you. They just have a tendency to keep it to themselves. They're probably that kind of person who wakes up in the morning, you just leave them alone till they've had a cup of coffee, and then they're good to go. Okay. Now I do feel they have a sensitive side. Like I said, I could see that. They do want love. There's no doubt. They want that bond. Yeah, if they feel something is off, though, if they do feel something is off, I do think they'll look at it from a different perspective. And if they feel like it's really, there's no chemistry, they'll just move away to avoid a disaster. But I see you having a few dates with this person. They're a little apprehensive, but, you know, it's like the Page of Cups. So they only share so much at first. You know, they're probably not going to talk a whole lot, about themselves. Okay. Yeah, they're certainly going to want to know. They're very curious, though. Like, they're somebody who likes to learn. They like to be in the know. Anything else about how you will meet them? Yeah, it could be a work situation. They could travel for work. They could come to your place of business or vice versa. Now, they definitely are somebody who focuses a lot on money and work. I do see travel. They're structured. They're disciplined. Okay, they kind of have their own way of doing things. There's no doubt, but there's the Chariot. So yeah, it looks like travel and movement. This is a person here who, they are very determined. They have very strong willpower. That comes with the discipline. So they're not ruled by their emotions. They have their emotions in check. But I feel like you're going to have a few dates. And what I do like about this person with the structure is they will pick you up. Some old school rules, they will come and pick you up for that date. Okay? And then they will get you back home. So yeah, I like that energy. So let's have a look at, so you're going to meet them in a workplace or a place of business of some sort, but they definitely want to build. Okay. I really feel they travel for work or they come to your place of work from a distance. Now, I don't feel the world here. I don't feel like it's really far away. It's like, I don't know, maybe they're just on the road a lot. But, let's have a look. What do they bring to the table? What does this person bring to the table? Yeah, they're financially stable, possibly a business owner. Yeah, they're definitely stable. They're definitely make a really good partner. Okay, this is somebody when they, confident about what they're doing, they come in with that stable, grounded energy. They're definitely financially well off. They're very peaceful. They're very contented in their life, but they definitely want love. Like you can see the sensitive side with the King of Cups, They're definitely not someone who'll tell you, especially, it's like they feel that those little butterflies, that connection. But it's almost like they're so logical they don't believe in love at first sight. That kind of energy they have. Okay. Yeah. But I feel they're stable. They make a good partner. They're there for somebody through thick and thin when they partner up. So they definitely have very solid finances. What else do they bring to the table? Sag. Yeah, so they are educated and they're on this path. They have some kind of path or life plan. Okay, you see, educated, travel, windfall of abundance. Yeah, they do very, very well financially, but they're on a path. I feel they're kind of on this path and they're determined to follow that path. So just so you know, okay, but I do see education, learning. They like to learn. I feel they're just somebody who's always learning something new. They probably like to read, but it's the windfall of abundance, career opportunities, the house, the home, things like that, significant purchases. So, I mean, they could be someone moving into your neighborhood or starting up a business, near you, maybe in the same building. Ten of Pentacles is often that kind of energy, but they bring a lot to the table. Wow. What else do they bring to the table? They bring a house, a home, friends and family. They're very positive. I feel they keep their circle small, though. I just get this feeling of somebody who, they're family oriented. They have a house and a home, a strong financial foundation. They could be new in your community. Queen of Wands energy. Okay, so it's just an energy. Yes, it could be a feminine energy you're looking at, but what they bring to the table is somebody who's very creative to do with a home, their finances. They definitely are someone who knows what they want. They go after it. They're very focused. You can see they stay on course. They're focused. They're determined. So if this person wants something, they go for it. But I see friends and family, parties, celebrations. I do feel they have a social side. They can be very social, but I also feel they like alone time. I just get that. When I see the High Priestess, it's often a person who needs to disconnect. They need time by themselves. And that moody energy, it's just a little. It's just somebody who going to get into a mood once in a while. So you just sort of leave them alone. You just leave them be and they snap out of it quick. It's never projected onto you. I don't see that. And it could be revolving work. So, yeah. I mean, they could at some point put on the brakes. But I feel they're just, I feel it has to do, they got some Cancer or Pisces energy possibly, but it has to do with their sheer willpower. And I do see old school rules here with the Lovers. Okay, they like to get to know you. I'm going to tell you, this isn't somebody who is going to rush into anything any kind of commitment right away. Okay. So just so you know, they're not going to, no matter how they feel, they're not going to let their emotions rule them. Okay. So what else do they bring to the table? They're fiery, they're passionate, they know what they want, they will stand up for themselves if they have to. Queen of Wands energy, but they focus, right? They're very good at focusing. Okay. Yeah, they definitely have, you know, I'm going to tell you, they're somebody who generally looks at the bright side. They're pretty happy and positive. So as far as any negativity, I would have to say, yeah, a little controlling at times. They can be a little controlling. Okay. Uh-huh. But a lot of it, I feel, has to do with work, their structure, their routine. They stay focused. Like if they want something and they're focused on it, you can't get them to change their mind. They just go. So very independent. That's why I feel we know the Queen of Wands is independent. So they are somebody who definitely has that independent energy. So I have to read the cards the way they come out to the question, okay? What they bring to the table. Yeah, they are someone who's not afraid to take a risk. See, they're definitely, and with the energy of the King of Pentacles, they have a tendency to look at the situation. They look before they leap. Once they feel sure, they just go for it. So it has to do with a new start. They're a starter, okay? A little bit of a dreamer too. They start things. So it's possible there's some things they start and don't finish, but they will revisit if it looks like it's a financial something that'll work out financially. I don't know why it's telling me that, but yeah, they push through fear. They have faith. They have faith in the self. If they stay focused, they'll get what they want with that Queen of Wands energy. Yeah, they do think things through. They're logical. Yeah, they are somebody who, you know, it definitely thinks things through, and then they, you know, they look before they leap. But they're not afraid of taking risks, but they calculate it, King of Pentacles. Yeah. They likely have rushed into things before, because I do feel as someone who's learned from mistakes of the past. They're taking the lessons they learned and bring it into this situation, you see. So they are definitely someone who's probably taken a risk before, rushed into something and had to back out. So they definitely are someone who's definitely in that mature energy. They've learned something with that Six of Swords. They're applying what they learned to this. So they think it through. Very nice. So let's have a look at, I'm going to leave the potential of this connection and where it can go. And I'm going to go over some of these just a little more. Tell me more about this person's characteristics, their personality, what they look like. See if we can see. What would they look like? I don't usually do that, but I would have to say somebody with pride, carried themselves well. I would feel somebody who's disciplined, probably dresses well, looks out for themselves that way for sure. I feel they probably, as far as balance goes, they may dress unique. They could be a little eccentric with that energy, a little bit eccentric. Maybe they have a unique way of dressing characteristic-wise. As far as looks goes, I mean, yeah, with all that energy there, I mean, I could describe a lot of different people. It would take me an hour. But there it is, yeah. They're generally a pretty happy person, not afraid of putting themselves out there. I feel they're pretty happy. They're not afraid of wearing their heart on their sleeve. But I feel because they've rushed into something before, they're a little more cautious. But they will take a risk if they're ready. I can see their energy. They push through that fear. I don't think there's any actual fear. It's just when they're confident. Yeah, I feel like you're going to probably see this person. I would have to say by the looks of this, a couple of dates anyway at this point. Yeah, they definitely are someone who's kind, compassionate. They have a nurturing side. If something doesn't work out, they look on the past with kindness, compassion. They leave it. Okay, they leave it behind. So they're definitely someone who has that nurturing energy like the Queen of Cups. They're in touch with their feminine side. Okay, so they definitely are a nurturer. Well, that Pisces energy there. Um, you get that healthy, emotionally healthy, mature Pisces energy. It's a very nurturing, caring person that really cares about their partner. They're generally there through thick and thin, the good times, the bad. I like that energy. They're definitely somebody who's pretty happy. They like to make people happy. Okay, they'll do things to make people happy. I feel they're just a positive person. Friends and family, things like that. I think they have a very healthy family as well. A healthy upbringing. Yeah. A little more on their characteristics. Yeah. They're definitely somebody who, Seven of Wands energy. It takes them a little bit to let their guard down. You see, a little bit. They don't like to be criticized too much. Okay. They don't like to be too criticized. But yeah, they're very structured. It takes this person, definitely takes them time. They're careful what they believe. They're definitely not a pushover kind of person, but I feel it takes a little to let their guard down. But I feel they're a little sensitive. So if you were to judge them in any way or point out some flaws or anything, they'd probably get a little upset. Not that, it doesn't look like anything major, but yeah, they're definitely someone who will probably keep you at arm's length for a little bit. But they're definitely, like I say, once this person is ready to let their guard down, it's full steam ahead. So let's have a little more at where or how you'll meet them. This card wanted to come out. Yeah, they're definitely logical, structured. I think they're going to come across as a little cold at first, but they're not. I think this is someone who kind of strategizes. I feel they often can give advice, or they don't like unwanted advice. But yeah, because I can see those two cards that way. They're definitely someone who just strategizes. They're a thinker, but it looks like this is someone who's confident once they become confident. So they're definitely, I feel this is someone who's going to become pretty confident about spending time getting to know you. I mean, that's an energy of a confident, somebody with that King of Swords energy who becomes confident. Okay, they're confident that they can make the right decision for themselves. So yeah, they're very capable of making decisions for themselves. They don't like anyone to control them. I can tell you that right now. Yeah, they'll make a solid offer. I feel they're reliable. If they make a date, say they're going to see you, they'll stick to it. But they definitely like to plan ahead. Something to do with schedule. Okay, so a schedule could be an issue. Yeah, takes them a little bit. I can really see this person, someone who takes a little time to let their guard down. Nothing major, because I feel generally like they're looking for love. So it's just a matter of getting comfortable. Schedules, routine, making sure you're on the same page. Okay. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. They definitely want to build. So I feel there's something to do with work. Okay. Or coming to your place of work. And again, with the balance is like temperance. And I often see that in the dating as someone who kind of, you catch their eye, they kind of pull back and check you out, kind of watch you a little bit, kind of think about it and then go for it. They definitely want to build, but I'll tell you, as a person, I feel it's going to be a work situation, something to do with work or building something. Okay. Yeah, perfecting their craft. They are a bit of a perfectionist. Okay. And they are, I feel. Yeah. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, they really could be any sign. But it's more about how you're going to know this person when you connect, how you'll meet, or if you've met them. I don't really feel like you've met this person. It's possible, but we'll see. Yeah, Elder of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. It looks like they got some Aries, Leo, Sag energy. They're fiery, they're passionate, they're theatrical. They go after what they want. They like to be the one in charge. And I see that little bit of Gemini energy, which tells me they like to be the one to take the lead. They like to be the one to offer the date. There's some old school rules there, okay? They like to be the one to do that. And if they come pick you up, they'll take you home. Okay, That's the kind of person they are. And they're definitely not somebody who's going to, you won't be going Dutch with this person. I feel that your first date, they're not going to spare any real expense, but they're sensible and practical. I mean, you know, they're not going to go overboard, but they're definitely someone who, I feel they have a lot of, you know, they're creative, they're dependable, they're hardworking, very charming, yeah, fiery. Yeah, they're definitely thinking about love. See, that's come up twice as love. They're definitely do focus a lot on physical attraction. There's no doubt. Okay. Yeah. They're definitely, you know, this is someone who makes their own choices. Nobody chooses for this person. Okay. They definitely don't like to be controlled. They like to kind of, like I say, they like to kind of be in charge of how this is going to go, at least at first. So let's have another look at what they bring to the table. The stars, yeah. So they definitely are someone who follows their dreams. They know their worth and value, so they're respectful. I feel they've left anything behind that no longer serves. Okay, they've left some things behind. They don't have a lot of baggage. I feel this is someone who follows their dreams. I feel they have a lot of dreams, aspirations. Okay. They definitely know their worth and value as well. I still get the sense that they may put on the brakes a little bit at some point. If you try to control this in any way, they'll put on the brakes, but I feel like you'll still see them. I feel it'll just be like they'll just put on the brakes momentarily and kind of pull back. Okay. Yeah. But they'll definitely keep you at arm's length at first, just a little, but it's more of a guarded, like, yeah, can't quite put my finger on it. Yeah, definitely there's someone at a crossroads that time in their life where they're thinking of, you know, this could go to the next level. I'm going to tell you, once this person knows for sure, there's definitely going to be a physical attraction. They're going to be attracted physically. Okay. And I do actually feel with that King of Swords, and it's going to be a head and heart decision with this person. They could actually battle head and heart there a little bit. Okay. Yeah. What do they bring to the table? Oh, this actually goes here, pardon me. Yeah, they're definitely financially stable. They do want a partnership, like they do want to partner up. So I do feel this is someone who will think at some point taking this to the next level. I think this person's going to see you as like their hopes and dreams. They're a bit of a dreamer, you know, they have that. And that's also King of Pentacles, which is very much the same as the Queen of Pentacles, kind of looks into the future. Do I see myself with this person long term? It looks very positive. But I feel they are with the King of Pentacles. Money's a big deal. I feel they're stable, but they're still very focused on that. Okay. So, yeah, this is someone who's kind of been on their own path. I feel there's someone who's, you know, it does look like they're ready for a relationship. Yeah. Temperance. So this is someone who pulls back. They're different than usual. This person's always up for different things. I feel they're, you know, when I see the King of Wands there, it's a creative person. This is someone who's generally pretty positive, pretty happy, always up for things that are fun. They're generally, you know, like to talk, like to communicate. But I'll tell you, there's a lot to do with the physical attraction. And I do think this is someone who's trying to not, yeah, it's like this head and heart, this battle they're going to have inside there, where they kind of don't say too much for a few dates. They won't say too much. Like, no matter how this person feels, they're going to be very careful what they say. They definitely, you know, don't want to kind of lose control of the situation here. But they are patient. Okay, so it's telling you to be patient with this person. Also, this is your energy. Okay, definitely. But You know, it's about being patient with you. You're different than the usual type, but they like this. Like, it's very positive. Yeah. I think this person could be someone quite well known. Maybe they travel for work or something, or what they do for work, they're well known. So that star energy. Tell me more about what they bring to the table. Actually, let me grab one more deck here and then we'll wrap this up to see where this goes. Temperance. I think it takes a while with the King of Pentacles for this person to get comfortable with people. It's like their comfort zone, you see. That's that guarded energy where they're a little, you know, somebody who kind of has a bit of walls built around themselves. Because they are, I feel they're fairly well off, like financially, you know. Let's see, what else do they bring to the table? The Tower. Yeah, they're very fast. This is something here that's going to happen very quickly. Okay. So this is an energy of someone here. Now, I'm going to be honest. I feel they got a lot of good things going. They could have a bit of a temper. Okay, they could have a bit of a temper. But it's also an energy of an epiphany, the Tower, where they all of a sudden pull back and have some kind of realization. But I'm going to be honest. I feel they could have a bit of a temper. Yeah, I do. Gonna be honest. Let's see where this is gonna go. I can hear everybody now. Yeah, I feel they try to temper their passions and emotions. Okay, because this is what they bring to the table. Like, yeah, they got so many good things going. I don't know, but I almost feel because they're looking at taking this to the next level. See, they're at a crossroad, the level, a time to take this to the next level. It could happen. It could be just where it just happens suddenly too. So let's see where this is going to go. Oops. Where could this go? The outcome, the potential for this connection. Oh yeah, this could lead to marriage. So there it is. It's actually positive. It's just too much positive energy there for them to, I mean, but it is possible they could have a temper. But it's about tempering their passion. You see? Now the Tower is not always negative. It almost looks like they're all of a sudden at some point going to make a decision to commit. It looks like this could end up being a commitment. Oh my goodness. More, but the potential of where this could go, this connection. Yeah, this is definitely an energy of someone who doesn't give up. Surrender. Yeah. This person has a little bit of fear of commitment. I got to be honest, a little unfounded fear. 9 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody who, I don't see a runner. I don't see this person running away. I mean, if they do have a temper, or like I say, they pull back and they feel something's off, you know, and they kind of freak out a little bit here. It could be a fear of commitment, but I'm seeing commitment energy. But 9 of Swords is often an unfounded fear or fear of commitment, but it's, some people look at it as regret, but I'm not seeing a lot of regret here. If this is somebody coming back around that you already know, maybe they have regret. Could be someone who comes towards you suddenly. I mean, it looks like you got a person who's going to let their guard down here. Because they're definitely going to let it down here. I can see it. Tell me about that Tower. It's the birth of something new. See, it's energy of sudden. I feel this is positive. Right there, that's an energy of being open-minded. Now, that's not yourself or them in that way. It's an energy of the Empress, very balanced, loving, nurturing, kind. It's somebody who's open to new ideas. It's the birth of something new. There it is. 6 of Swords. See, after a period of time, transitioning towards something new. This could be a person who ended something with somebody else. Maybe you got a person who's keeping something to themselves. They start something with you, they may keep it to themselves and end it, and then take things to the next level with you. You know, it's a soulmate connection there. Well, yeah, we got love. I'm going to tell you, I feel like if it is an energy where it suddenly ends, they put on the brakes. They could regret it, but it looks like some kind of unfounded fear or that do-over, another chance, another opportunity. Now, it's possible, because, you know, it's funny because here they come with the Six of Swords, and then the Six of Swords is here. And we have the Empress. See, it's often energy of two people after a period of time get to know each other, growing closer. See, it's where you're learning about each other, the transition. I actually feel this is going to go to the next level. This is someone who will pop the question suddenly, because there's definitely that connection. There's love here. There's love. They'll all of a sudden just tell you. So I don't know what this Nine of Swords is. I mean, the positive of the Nine of Swords is just more of an unfounded fear. Okay. Another opportunity. Now, if it is somebody who puts on the brakes or something happens, they may regret it. So, but there's the energy of someone here wearing a little bit of a mask. See, careful what they wish for. So I feel it's more like somebody who's a little bit cautious here, but yeah. Yeah, there's the opportunity. Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. So I feel like you got a person here who's got a little fear of commitment, but it's unfounded. Okay. Now it could be yourself too feeling that way, because I don't feel like it's so much. And if it is an energy where some of you, they have a temper, yeah, you're going to move away to avoid a disaster, maybe choose somebody else. Now, there could be some options here, possibly, for some of you. But I feel like this is an energy of somebody who kind of takes off the mask and they offer the cup suddenly, like they're going to pop the question. Yeah, it's an energy of someone who's going to push through that fear because it's unfounded fear of commitment. Okay, or maybe regret putting on the brakes for a little bit. There could be a little time where they put on the brakes. If they are someone who lives at a distance, there could be a sudden decision being made. But the Tower is interesting with all this positive energy, which usually means, for me, that it's positive. It's a shock, a surprise. Okay, where possibly they may tell you that they love you. So this isn't it. There's potential. But like I say, just if you date this person and you find they have a little bit of a temper or they're not patient, because it almost looks like, I mean, the opposite of the Tower is, you know, the Tower coming down, temper, someone losing patience, fear, pulling back, seeing things differently. So there's something different, it's telling me. And it has to do with this beautiful Empress energy. Beautiful. The Empress is always open. It's the birth of something new. I mean, maybe if they have a temper, you'll decide to move on to avoid a disaster. But I feel like it, I mean, this is about this person, what they bring to the table. I feel like it's someone who's just going to pop, they'll just tell you how they feel suddenly, because you can see holding back and guarded, because they want love. They're trying not to be ruled by their emotions. We have an Emperor and an Empress here, which tells me this is very positive. So I don't know what it's, I feel it's just unfounded fear. They're hiding their feelings behind a mask. See? Being afraid of nothing. Because there it is, a Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. There's the cup. So there's a lot of potential here. This is quite interesting. I'm going to go over it a couple more times here. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I see success, truth, victory, the truth, the Emperor. Oh my gosh, yeah. I think this is where someone pops the question. Yeah, I feel like this is something really positive. Or they just burst out and tell you that they're in love with you. Their cup runneth over. See, truth, success, victory. Right? That aha moment. Yeah. Justice, fair, being balanced, commitment. Yes, this absolutely could turn into marriage or commitment. But because the Tower's there, I have to be completely honest. Some of you may end it, or they may suddenly end it. And you could end up connecting with somebody else, because you could end up with somebody else here, you see, because I'm seeing the birth of something new there. So, and it shows two emperors. So if you have a choice, I say the first may not work. They may have a temper. You may decide to end it. You may feel like you're not on the same page, maybe because they push you away or they're too guarded. And then it's possibly another person. Definitely seeing Gemini. Well, Emperor energy. Some Libra. I mean, we've got Aries. Could be a Scorpio energy here too. But there, you know, we got Aries. We got all the signs are basically here. I feel like you got an Emperor who's learned lessons from the past coming towards you. And I feel like it's an energy of, but it's what they're bringing to the table. And that is part of their personality, what they're bringing with them. So you could end up with somebody who ends it suddenly, and you could end up with another person coming in. So keep your eyes peeled. Wish you the best. Whew, confusing. Take care. We'll see you soon.